we start. Hello. Hello, good morning.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Good morning. How are you? Good morning. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you, my daughters. To join the lecture. Join your lecture.
Currently the only person in this conference.
Okay, we start. Hello, Shamma, good morning. How are you? How are you doing? Good morning. So, today we will see a new lecture, my daughter. Okay, I'm just waiting for your friends to join the lecture. Good morning. Okay, then we start. So I will, you prepared, let's say, your notebook and your pens with you? Okay, so we start. I will start the lecture. Check if the screen was clear for you and the voice also was clear or not. Okay, now the screen was clear. You can see that, isn't it? Okay. Now inverse of a matrix, you can see that. Can you read, or I will just read? A is a square matrix, okay, of order 2 by 2. Why 2 by 2? Simply because we have 2 rows, okay, and 2 columns. That's why it's called a square matrix of order 2 by 2. Now we will try to multiply. The question is, multiply this matrix by 3. Okay, we will try to multiply this matrix by 3. So the answer it will be like that. I will give you time, my daughter, to try to do this. What do you think? You will make what? 3 multiply by this matrix. Okay, just multiplication. Okay, just multiplication. Okay, like that. Means you will try to multiply 3 by 4, then 3 by -5, then 3 by -3, then 3 by 4, and you will write here the answer. Clear? You will write here the answer. I will wait for you to try at least multiply this matrix by 3. Clear? Try to solve this on your notebook, and you can share your answer here. The others, good morning. You can write your answer. You can write your answer here, my daughter. Okay. Clear? Fatima, Farah and Ashama, good morning. Please inform the others that they should join their lecture. This is the lecture is dealing with inverse of a matrix. Okay, the title of our lesson is inverse of a matrix Okay, this is the title of our lesson today. But before saying that, my daughters, okay, I will write it here again. Inverse of a matrix. Okay, so here we have a question. We wrote the matrix A 4, -5, -3, 4 is a square matrix of order 2 by 2. The first question or sub question A, multiply this matrix by 3. You will just write the answer. This is the answer. Okay, you will do like that, my dots. 3 multiplied by 4. You will make here 3 multiply by 4. Why? Because I will multiply the value that is situated in the first row, the first column, which is 4. I will multiply by 3. It will be 3 by 4. Then the next, the first row, the second column, it will be 3 multiplied by -5. 3 multiplied by -5. Then 3 multiplied by -3. Here it will be 3 multiplied by -3. And the last one, 3 multiplied by 4. 3 multiplied by 4. You will try to calculate this is equal, then Control V. This is equal sign. Okay, you can see that, my daughters, 3 by 4 is 12. 3 by 4 is 12. Okay, then 3 multiplied by -5 is -15. Then you can see this. I will just put it here in order to be seen. Okay, look, we told 3 by 4 is 12. Then 3 multiplied by -5 is -15. Then 3 multiplied by -3 is 9, -9. Clear? And 3 by 4 is 12. This is how to multiply a matrix by a scalar or by real numbers. Clear? Okay. Please write this. This is the answer. Okay, I will just ask you a question to check if the screen was clear or not. Was clear or not? And so the voice. And so the voice. Okay. Clear. Okay, so I will go back to the lecture. It's clear. Thank you. So please write this. This is, my daughters, it's a part of the final exam. This is belonging to our lecture today or our lesson, but it's a part of the final exam. So you should train yourself on this question, especially this question. Clear? Okay, while examining the final exam, don't tell the Murad did not give us an example like that. No, you will see this بإذن الله in your final exam. Okay, and you okay, so if you finished, please let me know to go to the next lecture, to the next slide, sorry. Did you finish, my daughters? I will go to the public chat to see if you told yes or no. Did you finish? Did you finish? All of you? Okay, Shada. Did you finish also? Malak. Please, those who didn't finish, try to at least. Okay, all of you. Okay, finish. Very good. And Fatima, okay. Farah, okay. Shada and Wafa. Wafa, did you finish writing your first slide? This one, I mean. Did you finish writing your first slide? I will check your answer. I will check your answer here. We told Wafa, my daughter. Okay. Wafa. Okay, tell me if you write your first slide. Okay. Tell yes or no. Wafa, tell me please if it is possible to go to the second slide. Wafa, I'm looking for you to write your answer. Okay, Wafa now is writing. Yes, no. So 70% she will say yes, and 30% she will say no. Okay, hurry up. No, okay, I will give 1 minute for you, my daughter, to write your first slide. I will give you 1 minute. To write your first slide. We told that A is a matrix. 4, -5, -3, 4 is a square matrix. Why it's a square matrix? Because it consists of 2 rows and 2 columns. That's why it's called the order. Its order is 2 by 2. Means is a square matrix of order 2 by 2.
Morning, teacher.
Yes, good morning. How are you doing? Fine, my daughter.
Thank you.
Please hurry up.
Yes.
And I want you to write your first slide. If you finished, let me know. If you didn't write.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, my daughter.
Can you give one more example about how to multiply 2 matrices together?
Don't worry. 2 matrices together. 1 matrix by another. Yes? Okay, I will give, my daughter. I will give.
You.
Yes, I will give. Don't worry. Write this first. Then I have another question. Then I will go back to your question. Okay?
Sure. There is no photo. I can't see.
Sorry, I will share.
It's uploading. It's not uploading.
I will share this again. Okay, I will stop sharing. Then I will share this again. Okay?
Here.
The screen now is clear for you and for your friends, isn't it?
Yes, thank you.
Good girl. So please try to write this. Write the question. A is a matrix of order 2 by 2. Our purpose is to multiply this matrix by 3. We wrote here 3. Multiply by the given matrix. Then you multiply 3 by 4. It will be 3 by 4 here. Then 3 by -5. You should write it here. Then 3 by -3. You should write it here. Then 3 multiplied by 4. It will be written here. So then you should calculate the product of 3 by 4 and 3 -5 and so on. You can see that 3 by 4 is 12 and 3 multiplied by -5 is -15. 3 multiplied by -3 is -9 and 3 by 4 is 12. This is the last answer. I told before, this part is a part of your final exam and it's a part of your lesson of today. Clear? Okay, so shall I go to the next slide, please?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
I'll write it. I took a screenshot.
Okay, So now we move to the next part. Here we have the same matrix. Okay, the question is find the inverse of what? Of this matrix. So I will give you the formula, my daughters, to know about how can you find. I will make this one double copy first. Copy. Okay. Then I will come here. I will make if. Now I will give you the definition of the inverse. If, for example, if A is a matrix, for example, here the first value is A, this is B. Please, at the same time your teacher is writing, try to write also your lecture. This is C and this is D. Okay, this is, my daughters, is a square matrix of order 2 by 2. So the inverse of this matrix, the inverse of this matrix A is denoted or is labeled A. Then I will write something here. A negative 1 is labeled A negative 1. Okay, sorry, yes, A negative 1, it will be like that. This is A, the matrix. This is negative 1, means the inverse of the matrix is equal to is equal to then I will make like that. There will be a change from a matrix A to its inverse. Okay, here I will make the determinant, which is okay, which is here a fraction. Okay, 1 divided by AD minus BC multiply. Look here, look at the first component A and D. They will change their roles, means D will come to the place of A and A comes to the place of D. I will write here D and here A. Clear? This is A. Then you should put a negative sign here in front of C and negative sign here in front of B. So this is, my daughters, how can you find the inverse of a matrix A or a matrix B. Clear? Just calculation. This is, my daughter, is we told. Okay, I will color this. Okay, this is, my daughter, is the inverse. How can you find the inverse of a matrix? Means in the first step you should calculate the determinant. I will just write here the determinant of a matrix. Here we told A is equal, look, you will make AD minus BC. AD minus BC. AD minus BC. This is the determinant of a matrix, and is let's say it's labeled as what? As the absolute value of A. I will just write it here in symbols. Okay, where is it? Symbols. Okay, matrix, go here. Then I will come to this. Here is no found. Here, no. Here. Where is it? Where is it? I hope that I can find its symbol here. So here is no found. where can I find it? Okay, here. Maybe I will check it then. Okay, but I will erase this one. Okay, this is, I will write here capital A. This is, you see, the absolute value A is called the determinant of the matrix. So in order to find, let's say, the determinant, to find the inverse of a matrix, you should first calculate the determinant. Okay, this is the determinant. Then to find A -1 means the inverse of A, you should divide, after changing D comes in instead of A, and A comes instead of D, and put negative sign here in front of B and negative sign here in front of C. Then you will divide by AD minus BC. Clear this one? I want to see your answers on the clear, because we will practice an exercise. I want to see, yes, okay, okay, clear, yeah, okay. So Malek, okay, okay, thank you. Now I will give you an example. So this is how to do it. If the question is about the inverse of a matrix, just you will use this one, what is written in red. A -1 is 1 divided by AD minus BC, multiply by, instead of writing this matrix, just change D will comes here and A will comes in the place of D. Then put negative sign in front of B and C. Clear? Let's practice this. So okay, we move to the second part. We told this one, we told you will try to find the inverse of a matrix. Here it's very easy, my daughter. Here will just I used it, sorry. Okay, first of all we told, okay, we should use this one. This is the fact, but I want you to find this one, AD minus BC. Okay, we'll use this symbol we told before. Where is it? This one, this one. This one is the determinant of a matrix. Okay, okay. Now to answer this question, my daughters, first of all, answer or solution as you like. First of all, find what? The determinant. The determinant is what, my daughters? Is A, capital A, equal AD minus BC. But what is A? A here is 4. A is 4 here. I will make 4. See, look here. This is, if you like to equate this matrix A by the second one, I will make like that. Then I will put this one. Okay, copy and paste. Look, I will show you why A is 4 and D is 4. Okay, but here I will change. I will make A as it is. This is B as it is, my matrix. This is D, my daughters. Okay, sorry. Okay, and this one is C as it is. You please. Okay, so this is the first matrix A. We told 4 is equal to A, -5 is equal to B, -3 is equal to C, and D is equal to 4. So to calculate this, my daughters, I will make what? AD, I will use, okay, use this one to explain for you. Okay, to explain, I will make very small. Okay, like that. Copy. Okay. We told AD minus. Okay, this is, my daughters, is AD, but I will make small. Okay, you should multiply the determinant, which is denoted by the symbol A, the absolute value This one, the two lines, is called in mathematics absolute value, but A is written inside. So we'll make AD minus what, my daughters? Minus, okay, minus CB, this one, okay. This is in general, AD minus CB, and here you will make 4 multiplied by 4 minus negative 3 multiplied by negative 5. So this one I will write it as that, 4 multiplied by 4 minus, because here there is a minus, then I will open parentheses y minus 4 minus between parentheses now negative 3. Why negative 3? Because this is negative. Multiply by, between parentheses also, negative 5. Why negative 5? Because this is negative. I put the negative sign inside the brackets. Then I will try to calculate this, my daughters. Look, 4 by 4, 16. Clear? Minus 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. I wrote the answer here. Okay, this is negative sign, you see? Okay, leave it. Okay? But go here. Negative 3 multiplied by negative 5. Negative by negative, positive. 3 by 5, 15. But there is negative sign, it will be negative 15. So 16 minus 15 is equal to 1. So the determinant is equal to 1. No matter now if you make 1 divided by 1 is 1. Clear? Okay? So the inverse of my matrix now is equal to, I will use this fact, okay, is equal to, we told this value AD minus BC is 1. I will make here 1, then I will erase this one. Why? Because the matrix, the determinant, or the A, is equal to 1. So 1 divided by 1 is in fact 1. Okay, we'll cancel this after. But here D is what? Here D is 4. D is 4. And B is negative. B is negative 5. And there is a negative sign here. So it will be immediately 5. This is 4. This is 3. Clear? This is 3. So 1 divided by 1, my daughters, is 1. 1 multiplied by this matrix, it will be only this. For example, if the determinant is different to 1, for example, equal 4, if we suppose equal 14, for example, you will make here 14. Okay? 14. Then we will, in order to simplify, we will make 1 over 14 multiplied by 4. Then 1 over 14 multiplied by 5. Then 1 over 14 multiplied by 3, and so on. But our answer here is 1. Okay, just to explain this, how can you multiply matrix by a real number? So this one, it will be only this last one. This is the, let's say, the inverse of a matrix. This one, my daughter. Please hurry up to write this. Or I will change this one, not like that. Okay, I'll make like this. Okay, you want the color, which color you prefer? Okay, I will make this one a blue. Okay, a blue, Mr. Murad. With all the blue, Mr. Murad. Allah yahdik, Mr. Murad. Yes, like that. Okay, clear? Please try to write this. Yes? Was it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. I will give you time to write the slide, and to give you another exercise deals with this kind of matrices. but I'm waiting for you to finish first. When you finish, I will give you time first to write. It's not difficult. This part is a part of your lesson today, and it's a part of the final exam. Okay, don't be, let's say, surprised when you see this exercise, for example, in your final exam. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
okay. Balja, did you submit your homework?
Which one?
Oh, you did, or you submitted before or not? I'm asking.
Oh, something. Yeah, okay.
Are you sure? I will check yours. I will check now yours.
If I didn't submit, I'll do it now.
Okay, I will check now what you did exactly. This one. The others, please write. I will give you. Wait, I will give you to take screenshot, because I will show something to your friend. Make please a screenshot for this in order to be written on your notebook. Clear? I wish that every one of you had made a screenshot for that, because I will show one thing to your friend and to you also. Okay, I will move. Where is it? Here. So class 10. Okay, I will see if your friend Miss Balja did her homework or not. Okay, we comes here. This one worksheet 29 April. I will see who did it and who did not. So we have from 22 students, we have only 6 students who had submitted their works, and one now is looking
teacher,
for. Yes,
I didn't do it. I'm gonna do it now, okay?
okay, I will check first if you did. Yes, Ayub, please. Please, I'm working. Cannot help you now, okay? Get your mom and tell her, okay? So, I'm looking for one girl or one boy, I don't know, who is looking for grading his work. I will see all the submission, okay? So, I will see all of you are seeing this, isn't it? All of you? My daughters.
Sure.
Okay. Al-Balja, you didn't do this. Please do it. It's out of 4 marks. I want you to give you 4 marks, my daughter.
Okay, teacher.
Please do
I'm
it.
gonna do it now.
Please do it. Okay. Then, for Bushra. Bushra with us? Bushra, please. Please do this, Bushra. Okay? I'm looking for your answer. It's very easy. No problem if you would like to ask your friends. If you, let's say, meet problems or something like that, no problem. Don't be ashamed. We are here to learn from each other. Okay? The main important thing is to do this homework, is to submit at time. And no problem if we ask, if for example you ask for help, no problem, because next homework we will do it without mistakes. Okay, my daughter? And Wafa, where is Wafa? Wafa, okay, I will grade it now. Okay, Wafa, you got your 4 marks. Clear? I will go to the next. So, Bushra, we told she has to do it. Wafa, خلاص. Ma'arab, finish. Okay, Fatima, good, 4 marks. Okay, we move to the next page. Okay, here we have okay, Shada. What is Shada? Shada, this is your name, isn't it? You didn't submit it, my daughter. Please do it. Please, my daughter. It's very easy. Okay? Please. Shada, please do your homework. Then, Okay, Farah, she got her 4 marks. Thank you. And the last page is for Osama. Okay, so now I will go back to the lecture. So finish this one.
Teacher.
Yes. Did you finish, my daughter? Did you submit your homework? Did you submit this? Okay. So I will just now give you a homework. Where is it? This one. This one. Okay. I will give you now a homework and you will try to do it. Okay. I will just change this one. Copy. Okay. I will give you now a homework, my daughters, dealing what we saw exactly. This one, this exercise, or the whole paper. Okay, copy. I will come here, and then I will erase this one. I'll make like that. Okay, this is I will make worksheet or homework. Homework 4. Clear? Inverse of a matrix. Okay, but here I will change the numbers, my daughter. This is your homework. I will change the numbers. For example, here I will make 2. Clear? For example, here I will make for example 0. Here I will make for example 1. Okay, it's a square matrix. The question is multiply this by 3. Copy. Multiply this by 3. This is a homework. I will just do it in the model. You will make 3 multiplied by what? By this matrix. Okay. Means you will make 3 multiplied by 2. You will write here 2, but I will erase this. You will do it. 3 multiplied by 2, then 3 multiplied by 1, I will erase this. Then 3 multiplied by 0. Okay, you should do it, complete it. And 3 multiplied by 4, it will be the same. Just you will add this beneath. Okay? 3 multiplied by 2, you will write here 2. Then 3 multiplied by 1, you will write here 1. Clear? Then 3 multiplied...
Teacher?
Yes?
I can't find the homework.
Already? Okay.
It's not there.
I will give you another homework, don't worry. I will reopen it, but okay, girls, you can do this. This is the first slide. Okay, the second slide. I will do it now, yes, in the model. Just give me 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So this one, I want the inverse. This is the inverse. Okay, now I will copy this. Okay, I will go here. Okay, this is, we told the first matrix 2 1 4. This one I need it. I will put it here. This is, let's say, a practice example as we saw in our lecture. Clear? I will just erase this one. I will put this here and this one here. So the question is, find the inverse of this matrix. The inverse of this matrix, my daughters, you will multiply 2 by 4. It will be 8 minus 0 minus 0 multiplied by 1 is 0, so 2 by 4 is 8, minus 0 is 8, so the determinant should be equal to 8. But I will erase this. You should find this. Clear? Then a minus 1, the inverse of the matrix, it will be like that. Here you will write 1 over 8 because the determinant should be equal 8. Then you will let's say complete this one. Okay, you will just use the formula as this. Means 4 it will be here, 4 it will be here, this 2 it will be here, 0 it will be written here, minus 0 is 0, and minus 1 should be written here. Clear? Okay, you will write this there. It's easy, I thought. Okay, just a moment. Okay.
It's clear.
Okay, it's a part of your lecture. So I will save this, my daughters, now, and you will do it as a homework. And through this lecture, I want all the students submit their homework to at least give you 4 marks. Okay, I will save as for example البلجاء. Okay, I will البلجاء homework. Okay, homework, because here homework I will make 24 May. Why I made البلجاء? Because here in the laptop I saved so many homeworks, 1, 2, 3, and may it will be confused between grade 6 and the other classes, so it's better to do like that. Okay, now my daughters, I will go to upload this. I will go to upload my homework. What is it? Okay, did you see this? I told you it's a part of what? Of the final exam. Clear? Okay. Okay, now I will come here, my daughters, to do this homework. Okay, please, my daughters, you have time, isn't it? You have time. I will give you 10 minutes to do this homework, but I will, let's say, I will upload it first. So this is assignment sheet. I will make okay.
Do you do it now?
Yes, now I'm doing inverse of a matrix. Okay, then I will notify this. Okay, then I will now upload it. I will come like that. I will go to told البلجاء, isn't it? Grade 10. البلجاء. We hope this one البلجاء homework 4. Okay, but here I will save with another name. Okay, for example, homework 4. Okay, between parentheses 4 May 2021. Clear? Now I will tell it upload. Okay, upload this file. Now it's uploaded. The date for 11. Okay, I gave you, let's say, more than 7 days, but I want you from 9 or 800 to, for example, 12. Clear? Now I will upload this. خلاص, finish. 4 marks, all types. Okay, 4 marks. Grade, I will give 4 marks. And now you can see your homework is uploaded, and you can submit them now. Okay, now everything is okay. No one has submitted this because a new one. You have more than 7 days and 2 hours, but I want you to do it and then refresh your mind and refresh yourself to other examples. So this is the homework. The others you can go through this link, or I will first, before that, I will explain something for you. Okay, this one, the homework. Clear? Look now, my daughters, I will come here. Sorry, I will come here. This one. Okay, copy. I will put it in the lecture. Look, I will put it here, for example. Okay, Then I will come here also. I will take this, clear, copy, then I will put it here. Okay, now we go back to this one. Now I will try to, this is your homework, clear. Each student will open, it will be like that. So she will write, she will read or multiply this matrix by 3, it will be 3 by this, 3 by 2, I will write here 2. Then 3 multiplied by 1, I will write here 1. Then 3 multiplied by 0, I will write here 0. Then 3 multiplied by 4 is written. 3 by 2, my daughters, is 6. You will write like that. 3 by 1 is 3. 3 by 0 is 0. Then 3 by 3 by 4 is 12. This is how to multiply. Finish. This is the first slide. Finish. And this is the answer. Clear. I don't know if the screenshot was clear or not. I can do it now. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Sure.
Yes, you can.
I can't. I don't know how to send the papers.
It's very easy. It's very easy, my daughter. It's very easy.
On the phone and not the laptop.
Okay, just give me 1 second, my daughter. Give me 1 second. I will first. I'm going to solve this. Then I will go to the next part. The question is dealing with the inverse of matrix A. I should find the determinant, which is AD minus BC. Means 2 multiplied by 4 is, I will make 2 multiplied by 4, no problem. Then minus what? Minus 0 multiplied by 1. Minus 0 multiplied by 1. So 2 by 4 banat will be 8. Minus 0 multiplied by 1 is minus 0. So 8 minus 0 is 8. Clear? Now this one I will put it here. It will be 1 divided by 8. Then I will erase all of this, because the determinant AD minus BC is written here. I will just put, instead of writing AD minus BC, I will write 8. Then D, here D is 4, I will write here 4. Oh, sorry. I will go back. Sorry. Okay.
Teacher,
This is 8, yes?
can I do it later, because I'm using the phone and I can't write equations on the phone?
No problem, my daughter. No problem. Okay?
Yeah.
So, here we told the determinant is 8. I will write here 8. Farah was with me, isn't it? Okay, no problem. So, this 4, I will write 4 here. Instead of writing 2, I will write 4. I will write here 4. I will inverse, means I will inverse the place of 4 to the place of 2, and vice versa. Okay? Means 4 I will write there, and 2 I will write it down. Okay? I will inverse the values of A and D. Then here I will make negative B. You see here B is 1, I will make negative 1. Then here C is 0, I will make negative 0 means 0. No need to put negative 0. So this one, my daughters, it will be like that. If you would like to continue, you will make like that. You will make 1 over 4 multiplied by 4. It will be negative, it will be 1 over 2. Clear? 1 over 2. Then 1 divided by 8 multiplied by negative 1 gives negative 1 divided by 8. Gives negative 1. I will use this one. Gives. Okay. Oh, wait. I will open it. This one, yes. Okay. Here it will be negative 1. Negative 1 divided by 8. Then 1 over 8 multiplied by 0 is 0. Then 1 over 8 multiplied by 2 is 1 over 4. is 1/4. This is, my daughter, your homework. Clear? If you would like to make a screenshot, do, because I will leave to next part. Clear?
Teacher.
Yes, okay.
Yes, teacher.
I took a screenshot.
Okay. Now we have the last part of matrices, and next lecture will be about probability. This is the last part of the lecture that deals with matrices. Okay, so it left only 9 minutes. We can concentrate on what is given. Okay, this is your friend told that if it is possible to multiply a matrix by a matrix. So this one is a matrix. The first one is a matrix. Okay, a matrix. I will just erase this. Okay, a matrix of order 2 by 2 multiplied by another matrix of order 2 by 1 should be equal to another matrix of order 2 by 1. Why 2 by 1? Because 2 rows and 1 columns. The question, my daughters, is that try to find the value of x, the values of x and y. Here it's very easy. I'll just make this one. Okay, double slide. First of all, my daughters, you should multiply this. I will use this one. Please write the same question, please, my daughters, because may will not find this recorded in the model. Clear? Sometimes the model, let's say, don't save our work. Okay, look, Banat, you will make x, the first row, multiply by the first columns of the second matrix. Means what? Means, I will just put this here, copy. Now we are going to answer, my daughters. You will make x, be careful, x multiply by -1. I will make x multiply by -1. Okay, multiply by -1. Then we told x x multiply by -1. Then 1 multiply by 2 plus 1 multiply by 2. Then I will erase the third part. Does not exist. Okay, so I finished with the first one, my daughters. X multiply by -1 plus 1 multiply by 2. Clear? Means I multiply the first row by the first column. Okay, like that. So means I multiply the first row by the first column. Means x multiplied by -1 plus 1 multiplied by 2. Now I move to the second row. I will multiply, my daughters, sorry, I will multiply the first row, the second row, which is 1 and y, by the first column. Okay, leave this one, leave it as it is. Don't touch the third matrix. This one, don't touch it. Okay, first of all you should multiply this. So I will make 1 multiplied by -1, 1 multiplied by -1 plus what? Plus y multiplied by 2 means 2y. Plus y multiplied by 2 is 2y. Clear? I will erase the rest. This one I will erase it. Okay. So this one, my daughters, should be equal to what? Can see this? Should be equal to the next matrix. You will try to identify. You will make the first row, the value that is in the first row should be equal to the value that is in the first row of the second matrix. Then here the value in the second row in terms of y here should be equal to what? Should be equal to this one. Okay, I'll make it green. Okay, so here we should solve this equation. I will make what here? Can I simplify? X multiplied by minus 1 is minus x. Okay, I will make small. Is minus x. Plus, look, x by minus 1 is minus x. Plus 1 by 2 is plus 2. Should be equal to what? Should be equal to this 2. This blue. Should be equal to 2. Then, we have 1 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 1. Plus 2 multiplied by y is 2y. Should be equal to 1. Clear? I will make this is green and the first one is blue because we have blue. Okay. So now you can solve this. Look, minus x plus 2 equal to means this gives, okay, this gives, please write with your teacher at the same time. This gives minus x equal 2 minus 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Where is equal sign? Equal 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So minus x equals 0 means what, Banat? Means x equals 0. خلاص, we solve the first part. Then for the second one, this gives also, or this gives us. Look, I will try to isolate 2y. This is minus y. You see this minus y? When it will be transferred to the right hand side, it will takes with a negative sign. Here already negative gives positive. Means 2y equal 1 plus 1. Means 2y equal 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2y equal 2. So we have 2y, where is it? 2y equal 2. I will divide both sides by 2, means y equal 1. 2 by 2 is 1. So this is the last answer, my daughters. I will make this is yes, okay. This is x equal, okay. The x equal 0 is the last answer, and y equal 1 is the last answer. Okay. So thank you for listening. It left 2 minutes. Thank you for listening, my daughters. See you inshallah next time. I'll just save this. This one, it's a part of your final exam. Clear? The last slide is a part of your final exam. Clear,
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, my daughters. If you want to take a screenshot, please take it, because I will in a meeting. Okay? I will give you 2 or 3 seconds to take screenshot. Please don't forget about your homeworks. I want you to give you all your full marks. Okay? Please, you have some homework. Try to submit them. Okay? Thank you for listening, and see you inshallah next time. I will now end the meeting, my daughters. So please, if you like, sorry, Balja, you asked for multiplication 2 matrices, isn't it? We already did it in the last question. Okay? Thank you for listening, and see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.
Bye, teacher. Have a nice day.
Thank you, my daughter, and so you, my daughter. Alhamdulillah,